Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to talk about how to get the most out of Shadow of War. So I've watched a ton of playthroughs on the game on YouTube. I've seen a ton of people live stream the game over the course of the game's, life cycle. And a lot of people do the same thing, which is we're just going to get through the game as quickly as possible and do this if we have to, essentially, and only do it if it's missions. The way that Shadow of War was meant to be played, and why a lot of people didn't enjoy the game, was because you were supposed to play into the Nemesis Missions hands. What I mean by that, or just the Nemesis System's hands. What I mean by that is the more you send your branded guys after another guy, the more they wind up escaping, the more they wind up, the more you wind up doing Nemesis mission stuff, the more unique stuff happens in the game. For instance, guys encounter each other 3 to 4 times and you're randomly going across, grunts and stuff like that and branded captains in your fortress that you have taken over. You can actually hear them talking about other captains or war chiefs in the game, either their enemy, their rival, or, one of your guys and them talking about them and different stuff like that. Or you can either hear the grunts as well talking and stuff. How the game shines and how you really want to play the game is to play into the Nemesis System's hands. This means do Nemesis Systems as much as possible. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to kill the people, actually, believe it or not. It just means that they have to do their whole introduction to where they actually spot you, and then you essentially get away, or the Nemesis mission ends, etc., stuff like that. That essentially just has to happen. The other thing is making sure to send your guys on missions and going to those missions as well, because if you don't, that actually increases their chance to betraying you. When it comes down to it, Shadow of War is meant to be played in the Nemesis System. It's not essentially okay, this is a part of the game, we're mainly just going to do the mission, we're mainly just going to do the story. How you get the utmost joy of playing the game and getting the most unique encounters and have the highest chance of getting the most unique orcs and stuff like that is playing into the Nemesis System hands. And a lot of people that I've seen play through the game don't actually wind up doing this, which is a huge letdown, because they're okay, if we have to brand these 4 guys, we will brand these 4 guys, but we're not essentially going to do anything past that. So there's not really any unique things, there's not really any major blood brother things that happen in the game, there's not any major retaliations that happen in the game, nothing along those lines. Maybe an ambush here or there, and that's about it, when one of their guys dies and they cheat death. So to me, it's a real big shame when a lot of people that I've seen play the game and they don't invest a lot of time into the Nemesis System, and then they want to know, well, oh hey, this game essentially, nothing was really unique about it. Technically speaking, the Nemesis System itself is not unique. People can make it as well, other game companies can make it. However, what makes it unique is that in Shadow of War, it's one of the only games that essentially has it right now. So when you look at that and you see that, when you play into the hands of that, it becomes a really unique system and your experience becomes a lot cooler, because you have these guys who outright want to kill you, you have these guys who outright want to hunt you down, talk to you, do these different things. You have more interaction in the game if you wind up playing into that. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.